Okay, I think we're live. Oh no, there's a delay on the video.
Oh, no.
Hi everyone!
Hi.
Also, that timer stressed me out more than I was before, so we could have probably left that off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know how the countdown worked. Anyways, hi everyone. Hi Dami. Let's see. I can highlight these.
Oh my
Be a little
gosh,
patient with us. This is our first time. Margot's here. Dami's here. AJ, Rebecca, Dami agrees the timer is stressful. I regret doing the timer. I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was like a delay on the actual YouTube. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the live stream. My name is CK. You can call me Ren if you like. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. I can go first because I know we're all super nervous. I write books. Today I'm working on a novella called Grave of the Dragons. The pitch for that is Tangled meets Shrek with a little bit of the Dragon Prince thrown in. And after the environmentally disastrous death of a dragon, the princess and her guard must save the dragon's eggs. Grave of the Dragons is an environmental romantasy, the likes of which have never been seen before.
She said, "Here's the whole back of the book, the whole thing."
Love it.
I try.
I love that you have that though, because
I have it written down. I just refer back to it all the time. I literally read that off a note on my laptop. So
yeah.
Miley's here.
Oh my gosh!
Yay.
Look at all the people.
Okay, Saoirse, do you want to go next?
Okay. So I'm Saoirse, and I'm also an author tuber. And today I am working on my urban fantasy romance. I don't have a pitch for it, but it's got my main character. She's a succubus, and the love interest is a siren, and there's magic and fate and fates and all that. So that is what I'm working on today. Tia, your turn.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hello. Hi. I'm Tia. I'm working on I'm also on author too. Yeah. I'm working on a dual POV fantasy with magic and royalty, and there's a little bit of like a thriller element to it. I don't know how to describe this book. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that it's good, because that's all I can tell you about it.
Nice. Well, I am so excited to have you guys here with me, and I am so excited to write with you guys today, and I'm so excited that all of you are in the chat with us. I'm so excited and happy to be here. We're going to do 2 or 3 sprints today. Kind of depends on how long they are, and we wanted to play that up to you guys to see what you wanted to do for that, how long you wanted to go. We thought maybe 25, 30 minutes, 15 if we're feeling very ADHD today, which I might be feeling very ADHD today, but that's projecting.
I vote 25 to start.
25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. It's a good like starting point for us to kind of get into it.
Let me figure out how to start the timer. 25 minutes, not 24 minutes. Dami likes longer sprints, so let's start with 25, and the next one can be 30.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to add the timer. And we're going to get right into the sprints. And while we're sprinting, feel free to drop questions into the chat for our little yap sessions in between the sprints. Yeah, I think that's it. Are we ready?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're ready.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. And remember to mute yourself, guys, so in case you talk to yourself like I do.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us back. We have several questions in the chat. Let's just start with the first one. Miley asks, what's your favorite fairy tale or myth or legend or folk tale or whatever? Just like what's your favorite old story? I have mine. I can go first. Hands down, Alice in Wonderland. Like, I'm a fairy tale retelling author, and my first book, which I never talk about, I should talk about it more, is like an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I have a copy of it over there, but that's too far away. So, Alice in Wonderland, hands down.
Tia, do you want to go next? Or you want me to?
I can go. I don't really know. Like old. I'm trying to like look at maybe there's something on my shelf that can like jog my memory. While I'm thinking, you should talk.
Okay. So I don't know if this like counts, but I was just thinking of like my favorite Disney movies, and like as a kid, it was Robin Hood. So
Yes, I love Disney's Robin Hood. It's so good. I think that definitely counts. It's a folktale.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
have one. I don't think I have one. Because like when I think of like, I don't think they're old because obviously like the Disney princess movies are great.
But they're based on like old fairy tales. So if you
Yeah.
want to say Disney movie, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably obviously like The Princess and the Frog is a great movie.
Aw.
It's Princess Tiana. Love The Princess and the Frog, but I guess that's fairy
That
tale.
is a fairy
That's
tale.
cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Probably The Princess and the Frog. But I'm biased.
I love that. That's so cute.
Very biased when it comes to that movie, but you know, whatever.
So fair. Tom Martin asks, is serpentining a word? I think it's a word, but you'd have to Google that, honestly. I'm not the authority on all the words. El Viola asks, I think it's specifically for Saoirse, because I don't know anything about fated mates. What instances would make fated mates seem believable / weighted? That makes me roll my eyes at blatant plagiarism.
Ooh. I
Oh
like
my
that
gosh.
question.
That's so funny.
Okay, for me, I would say like it's believable when it's like part of the world building, like if it's included in like the magic system and all of that. Like I feel like sometimes when I'm reading like fantasy romance and it's like the world building hasn't been set up super in depth, and then they're just mates, like I feel like it ends up kind of not being believable and feels like it doesn't serve a purpose. I guess that's my thoughts on it.
Tia, do you have any thoughts?
Fated mates.
Yeah.
So I don't know if my characters are necessarily fated mates. They're fated to do a thing together, but they're not fated to be together. They're just fated to
You don't have to spoil your plot. It's okay.
I'm
You
like
just
trying
you
to
can
think.
just say
They're
fated to do a thing.
They're fated to do a thing together. So, but they're not like fated to be together. It would be easier on everybody if they were. Truly, they're really complicating it, the two of them. But you know, it is
So
what it is.
funny.
But I don't think. Oh, would it seem believable or weighted? I don't know, because I feel like it's the same thing with like enemies to lovers. You have to kind of figure out how to do it well, because people, I don't know, just write for yourself, to be honest, because people are just going to be like, this is unrealistic. Like, of course it is. It's fantasy. Like, leave it alone. It's going to be fine. But just like pacing. I think pacing is really important with most romance, or all of it, is just making sure your pacing is consistent and slow and believable. And I think with Fated Mates, it can do the same thing. So
Yeah. Okay, cool. Like I said, I don't know anything about Fated Mates. I don't think I've ever read any Fated Mates literature. But that's okay. You guys had great answers, so I'm going to go to the next question. Margot asked, what is everyone's ideal writing environment? What do you like to drink, have around you, etc.? I feel like this depends for me. Like, if I'm at home, I like to be, like, cozy. Like, right now it's nice. I have a heating pad on my feet because it's so cold in Utah right now. It's not snowing yet, but it's very cold. And I like having at least one drink. Today I had two. And so many snacks. I'm such a snacker.
yeah, I like to I write mostly where I'm comfortable. I don't write very well at my desk. I like to write on the couch. I like to write not even really. I like the environment of like coffee shops and bookstores, but I get way too distracted in them, so I can't focus. I can't write in them. Love the concept of writing in them, but not the execution. So my elite spot is a specific spot on my couch. That's like one of the only places I can write like 1,000 words in one sitting. So
Nice.
and like water. I typically have like juice, like water's here, just some kind of drink. Oh, what's on that easel? I'm being asked a question.
Oh, yeah.
It is blank right now. Right now, nothing. It stays there for inspirational purposes. I never really have the inspiration to paint. I want to, so it stays there. I should probably take the
plastic off.
off of it. Maybe that'll give me some, like, oh, I should paint today.
Less friction. Make it easy on yourself, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's like too much. Maybe I look at it and I'm like, oh, I have to like unwrap it. Ugh, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. So fair. Saoirse, did you answer this one? I've already forgotten.
I did not.
Okay, go for it then.
Yeah, mine, I think it's just like at home. I like to be comfortable. I think coffee shops, like Tia said, their mood, but it's hard to focus there for me. And then drinks, obviously water, and if I could have like, I don't know, some sort of coffee, that's always good. So
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna lie, honestly, my very ideal writing room is a cafe where I don't have to pay for anything. Cause I love having people around, except when I'm writing like really intense scenes, and I'm not going to get into any more detail on that. Anyways, I stop laughing at me. We're having a comment. Oh, now, okay. Anyways, we're getting so off topic. I'm sorry. If I didn't have to pay for coffee or matcha or anything, I would hang out at coffee shops all the time, but I don't have money. So I need to stop.
Wait, you have to pay to, like, do you have to buy things in order to sit?
I feel like you have to. Like, that's kind of the social contract.
Oh, I don't.
Like, you might not have to, but I feel like they wouldn't be happy that you're taking up a table and not spending money.
Yeah. Especially because I sit there for like hours on end. Like, I feel like I had to buy at least one drink.
Yeah, I mean, when I've gone, I've bought something, but I feel like I guess so. I've just felt the pressure to have to. So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel such an intense pressure to like get through it. I should have been having these as we were talking about them. Like, sorry, I'm going through. I'm trying to find the next question. People that want realism in fantasy need to watch the news. Right before our stream, we were talking about escapism in fantasy and how important it is. So, I don't know how long we want to talk for. I didn't set a timer, but like, Rebecca, we agree.
Yeah.
Domi asked, what books or series inspired y'all to write your own stories?
Oh, man.
Like the stories that I'm assuming this means the stories we're currently writing.
Yeah. Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
My thing is way too long and winded. So someone else is gonna have to take it.
Okay. I can do a long-winded one too, so you feel comfortable doing yours.
Okay.
So my very first novel was a Portal fantasy, and as a kid, I loved Portal fantasies, like Brandon Mole Beyonders, Brandon Mole Fablehaven, a lot of Brandon Mole when I was a kid, but also like Magic Treehouse as far back as like first grade. Like I just loved freaking Portal fantasies. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to swear on YouTube lives, but I love Portal fantasies. So my first book was a Portal fantasy. And then I was like, I wrote a book and a half in that series. So I wrote like half of the planned trilogy. And then I was like, wait, this is giving me trauma. Specifically because it was religiously inspired, like subconsciously. I talked about this on my stream with Brielle, Dami, Alyssa, and myself. But like, it just came out really religious, and I did not mean for it to do that, and I was actively trying to leave the religion. So anyways, that's a long story. And then I settled on fairy tale retellings as like a niche, and I wrote an Alice in Wonderland book, I've written a Cinderella book, I've written a Sleeping Beauty book, I have a Little Mermaid book in the works. Yeah, I love fairy tales so much. Like when I first got a Kindle, right now I was reading the Song of Achilles. I'm like 2 pages in. But like when I first got Kindle, I just downloaded all the free fairy tale collections and just like devoured them. So I love fairy tales, which is why I was super excited about Miley's question earlier about what's your favorite fairy tale. Because so many fairy tales are in the public domain and they're just so fun to play with.
Yeah, do you want to go?
I'll go. So I've been writing since I was 11. So in terms of like that first story, I have no idea. It was my mind. I don't remember at all where I got it. It was really dark for an 11-year-old. Nothing was happening with me, but whatever. You're 11, so who knows? But this current story I'm working on, I got the idea from. There used to be this is a very niche thing, I feel, but there used to be flash fiction on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, there used to be flash fiction on YouTube. I got the idea from one of those, and this story that I'm currently drafting started all the way back in 2013. So it was much different, much different than it is now. There's like actual magic and a romance involved when there wasn't before. It was just this princess complaining about her life. Like, anyway. So yeah, I think that inspired me, but like now in terms of like, I guess sort of like my comps and stuff, like Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garbner, the Legend of Zelda series, like the game series, and yeah, love that. And what was the other thing? Shatter Me. Shatter Me has also inspired a little bit of what I'm doing. And various magic systems have also been nice. Yeah. So like anime is really good to kind of get inspiration for magic from. So yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna highlight everyone calling me out.
I like how we all knew what you were
doing. Yeah. You don't write that.
I don't write smut, but I'm getting real close. Like the beginning of that sprint, I was like, am I really? Anyways, writing spicy stuff on stream apparently. It's not that spicy, but like in 34-point font could not be me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyways, hi Leah, you came in. Seriously, I keep cutting you off because I'm really bad at like doing the things. Where is Dami's comment? What book series inspired you to write your own stories?
Okay. So this is cliche, but Harry Potter, grew up with that and feel like I started writing around that time. Also, I don't know if anyone else would have read this, but there was like a sci-fi series, like like I don't know, young adult, like middle school or something, and I think it was called Replica, and it was about like, I don't know, there were all these clones, and like the main character was a clone, and she had to go find all the other clones because they were like separated at birth or something. I don't know, but when I was reading that, I remember just being like, I want to write books too. I can do this. And yeah.
That's so
That's
cute.
so cute, though. That's so wholesome.
Love that.
And then I guess like for the specific whip that I'm working on, it's not really inspired by any other story, but it is inspired by my favorite band. And they have like lore, like the band has lore, and I guess like that's the inspiration behind some of the book. So
Nice.
yeah.
That's nice, though.
Okay, I thought there was one more. Okay, we're going to do one more question, and then we're going to go into our next sprint, and we're going to do a 30-minute sprint next time. I didn't even ask how you guys' sprints went. One sec.
Oh.
Two questions. How did you guys' sprints go?
Oh my gosh. This is going so well. I love it. I did not a lot. I did 3:15.
3:15. Okay, I don't know where my scrivener is. I did 6:31.
Awesome.
Oh,
I
that's
got 317 words, and I also was deleting a lot of words because I'm editing this scene. So
Editing will get you, but you guys got like almost exactly the same word count, which is really cool.
I'm just so like confused and stuck, and I'm bouncing around. So
Yeah,
feel like
I feel that.
when I like read this book back, because I'm gonna end up printing it. When I read this book back, I'm gonna be like, wow, none of this is cohesive. Who let you bounce around? Who gave you the right to make that choice? Because
Well, lucky for us, we don't have to put our first drafts out in the world.
yes, that is good.
Yeah. Rebecca asked, what is the one trope you can't stand no matter what? Honestly, I cannot stand accidental pregnancy.
Oh yeah,
I can't do it.
or like at
I think
all.
it's the worst.
But like at all. Like, why are you pregnant? as
Yeah,
I say with 2 kids, like, why are
listen,
you pregnant?
I had this conversation at a writing party I was at like a week ago, and we were talking like about this very same question. I was like, yeah, I can't stand accidental pregnancy. And I'm like, well, actually, it's just like general pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like, why are they pregnant? And I think that goes to a lot of like trauma I have around being born female and being non-binary.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so complicated. But like, if there's like, I'm sorry, I miss the quakes.
It's the why are you pregnant for me?
Oh my god, yeah. So I'm like, I don't like pregnancy. Wait, Leah, you love that trope?
Oh, we're so sorry.
Leah, we can still be friends. It's okay.
Yeah, this is a safe place. I just
Back to tropes.
Oh,
I don't know where I keep losing the comment
where
because
the comment was.
we know the comment we're talking about, like your least favorite tropes.
I'm gonna ask why you I can't. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine someone just giving Dami the birds and the bees talk at however old Dami is? I don't know how old Dami is. That's okay. And it's like, why don't you know this? And she's like, why are you pregnant?
Why are you pregnant?
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to think of like awful tropes.
I don't know if this like counts as a trope because I feel like people do it on accident or like whatever, but the insta love, I hate it. Like
yeah.
As soon as I get like even a hint of insta love, I'm DNFing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I need like a build up.
Yeah. I was going to say I just mentioned earlier I never really read Fated Mates, so maybe I just haven't read any good Fated Mates. But I feel like often Fated Mates goes into that insta love, which is why I haven't read a lot of it, because I also hate insta love. Like I want slow burn, I want sexual and romantic tension. Like, please.
That's the thing. If Fated Mates is done well, it's not insta love.
Okay. I trust that you're going to do well and you'll be my first Fated Mates book.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever read any Fated Mates books, so yeah, that'll be fun. I really don't think I've ever read one.
Leah is killing me over here.
Yeah, Leah, you have like disagree with two of our tropes. We can still be friends. So if you disagree with Tia's too, you might get kicked out of the live stream just automatically. I'm joking.
Oh gosh. I don't even know if like mine, because like so they're like tropes. I don't know if like I have a genre problem, like a whole subgenre issue. I'm gonna get
What is
so
it?
much heat for this, but I hate I hate dark romance so much. Listen, this is a safe place. Do not come for me. I'm sick. Okay, I'm sick. Do not come for me. I don't listen. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be attacked. Listen to me. Why are you? Why is it love? Like, why are we? Why is it love? You know.
I get it. I think dark romances without consent are highly problematic.
Isn't it all without consent?
I don't think it's all without consent.
I don't think it's all without consent.
Can I just hold on? As a dark romance reader.
Oh God.
I think, okay, this is the thing though, is like readers who go into dark romance books, for the most part, obviously like 13-year-olds should not be reading like those books, right? But an adult going into those books knows that, right? Like if they know, okay? And then like, so I feel like it's not problematic because it's like, it's exploring. It's a safe place to like explore certain, things.
Yeah.
And that's okay, right? And then it's like, for me, the problematic ones are the like contemporary romance books where it's like a toxic, super toxic love interest and they're like, oh, but they're in love. Like that's what I can't do that.
Yeah. I talked about this in one of my vlogs about how I don't write spice because my dad reads my work. And that's why I can't write spice. Like I have to cut it at Kissing Guys. I have to do closed door romances because my dad's gonna read it, and I don't know if I can like actually make a duplicate copy of the work without him finding out it's just a duplicate copy without the spice. Anyways, but that was the response to Miley. But anyways, I'm very sex positive, so and like the three of us have had conversations about this. Like it's so important to be sex positive. So I think dark romances are okay when it's consensual adults in a healthy relationship who are maybe exploring darker themes through like intimacy. I think that's okay.
Right. So that's what I like. I like healthy relationships. So I'm thinking of a specific book right now, and I'm just like, how is that healthy? That's not healthy at all,
Listen, I don't do insta love, but I feel like some of my books are like, they're in love so fast. But like, specifically, I'm thinking of my Cinderella book that I just finished. They're so foolish, and I love it. Like, the prince falls in love with the main character who's gender fluid, like, so fast, and is like, sees him at the ball down bad, and then cannot find them anywhere, even though they're living in the same castle. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's kind of insta love, but it's cute, and like Dami says, they're foolish, and we love it.
I think though it can be kind of confusing with like immediately, yes. I think it can be like, because I think you can be attracted to someone and then be like, oh my gosh, I need to find them, but that's not love until you like know them. So
that's very fair.
Love can get kind of like, is it just attraction, or are you just attracted to them? It's like interchangeable, I think.
Yeah, like the insta lust or something. It's like,
it's not as truly
bad. I also read that, but
yeah.
So true.
Oh, not the hot takes.
Oh, the hot takes. We were going to give hot takes. We talked about this in prep for the stream. We were going to give them our hot takes, and we were giving them our hot takes.
I know. My hot takes are not good, though. They will get me shut down on Book Talk. I'm not welcome there. I'm not welcome.
Book Talk is such a place, honestly. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just such a place. I said that was going to be our last question. Are we ready to end another sprint in the wake of all this controversy?
We have to release statements tomorrow apologizing. Like true YouTubers,
We will release apology videos with ukuleles.
We do. Like, I'm so sorry for my comment about Haunting Adeline. I didn't mean it. That was the book I was talking about, by the way. Oh,
I
okay.
Someone else was talking about that book. Some other author tuber talked about it, and they also thought it was weird
It
and
was
not good.
well. I know. I was talking. We were during Brielle and Amina, I think, because Amina
Oh
read
yes,
it.
that's where it
And I
was.
was like, "Girl," and she was like, "I ate that up," and I was like, "Did we read the same book?" But you know
Listen,
what? It's okay because everyone is. It is their own. We don't judge. We
I
don't judge.
really liked that book, but the second one
I've heard
was
it's worse. I've heard
it
it's
was so much worse. I was scarred.
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm
read that.
saying sometimes like dark romance like plays into your specific trauma, and that makes it like better because you relate to it. I think that's like why
I've
some
heard
people
that.
like it.
I've heard that. Yeah.
So, oh, Ash Danielle just came in. I don't know what Dami's saying stop to.
Probably
Just
me.
like the whole stream, shut it down. Like we're done. Wrap it up.
We're done. 55 minutes, 55 seconds. Good time to end.
Yeah.
Aspen Rain's here. Excellent. We are getting more people. We're about to jump into another sprint. We're going to do 30 minutes. Let me like set the timer. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Just like fill the silence.
Fill the
Yeah, give us
silence.
another hot
No, it's fine.
The ukulele. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to lie and be like, I didn't mean it. Actually, I love dark romance. Super great genre.
You're
My
allowed to
formal
not like
apology.
it. That's fine.
Yeah,
I reject. Sorry.
it's just not for me. If it's for other people, I love that, but like keep it away from me. Like
I'm just saying. I don't think I'm a hater. I've tried very hard not to be a hater on this stream.
it's just dark romance I have beef with. That's like the only thing I have problems with. Everything else is like I don't like it, but I like it's like okay, like it's just unhealthy. I love healthy relationships. I say
think
as I
it's
write enemies to lovers, and they absolutely are like trying to kill
enemies
each
to
other.
lovers can be healthy. They just have to learn it first. I love the growth in enemies to lovers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
it's
do.
good.
That's why it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, the timer's ready. Here we go. On your marks. Get sets.
Oh my god.
Go. Okay, we are back. How did your guys' sprint go?
I was just like reading through some scenes and kind of editing them slightly, so I didn't really add to my word count at all.
That's valid though. You still got work done, and that's good.
Literally
Tia?
staring. I feel like adding things to a Pinterest board should count as writing. You're working on your
I
story,
think you're
like
right. I agree with you.
yeah, like I feel like that should count. You know, not everything is
Yeah.
about words.
I
I
agree.
got. I think it was like 653.
Okay, I did not take. Last time I had 631, and I'm at 1,339. And I can't do the math on that. That's
Yeah,
like
no.
700 words ish.
Something.
Something. Dami says I erased everything she wrote in the last sprint and started the scene over, and the scene's working better already.
Oh, good.
That's good that it's working better, but I feel like you're having a rough time, Dami. You're like, you just keep having to delete stuff, because I don't know if you guys knew, but Dami had to like scrap her entire project at the start of November. Miley got 342. This is Dami. Oh my god. Manuscript night, not Bessie's. Listen, Dami, I get that. This manuscript night, my manuscript night, not Bessie's right now either. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes the words just don't want to word.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very love-hate relationship I have with my manuscript too.
Yeah, I'm going to like shout you out for a second, Tia. But I was watching your vlog before, and you said something about like, when does writing get to be fun? And that,
Never.
And that's not true. Sometimes it is fun.
You know when it's fun, like, because I do really love writing. It's not like I don't. I just complain a lot because it's easy. But I love, my favorite part of the writing process is brainstorming and like getting the ideas down, outlining the best. I love that. I like Amina. Hello, Bessie.
Hi, Amina.
Hello, my friend. Every time I see her, I just get so happy. I love Amina so much.
That's so cute.
But yeah, I love like outlining. Outlining is like the best thing. I just want to do that. That's why I want to just print out my outline and sell that to people.
That's so valid.
Yeah, I just want to sell that to people, you know?
You can imagine the story yourself, but here's the skeleton of it.
Really, you can. Like, you don't need the details. You can make that all up in your mind.
That's so valid. Ash Danielle says she's also brainstorming scenes right now because she scrapped her manuscript a few days ago. Ash, that is on my like to watch list right now. I added it like right before we started the stream.
I can't imagine like cutting out.
Am I the only one that loves drafting?
I like drafting. I like different stages of the drafting in different amounts, but I love drafting. I think it's so fun to draft, and like revising's okay, but revising doesn't feel like really writing to me, even though I know it's essential to getting like a finished product, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, I love drafting, but brainstorming is so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, brainstorming is nice. I spent 2 years brainstorming, so like I was just loving it. Like I didn't want to stop, and then I realized last November I was like, oh, I should probably start writing this.
That's so fair. You got a case of world builder's disease. Have you ever heard that?
What?
World builder's disease, where you just like world build and plot and outline for years,
yes,
and you never write anything.
Yes, that is me. That's where I want to be. I want that. It's okay. It's not a disease. It doesn't need to be cured. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Is just do that.
That's so valid. Drafting is a part, it comes together until it doesn't. That is so true. I'm at where it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like
I'm at where it doesn't.
Oh, Amina.
Oh,
Look at that.
Thank
Saoirse is
you.
calming aura. And she's right.
Oh,
That's
love that.
sweet.
I'm
Like,
glad to hear that.
genuinely being around you, Saoirse, is like very calming, and it's just like I'm immediately at ease with you.
Yay! That's like my goal in life, I feel like. Just
Yay, then you're
That's
achieving
so
it.
sweet. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Also, I do want to say that I do actually have a fairy tale book on
What
my
is
shelf.
it?
It is gonna come to app. No surprise. No surprise. But it's this one. It's like a
Oh, the Disney retelling series.
yeah. Really, I haven't read it yet, but you know, of course.
Okay, let me know what you think of it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know why. Because I love the movie, so it's like. And
wait,
I
which
love
one
Yeah.
is that? Like,
this
what
is
fairy
the
tale?
almost there, so it's Tiana's story. If Tiana made a deal that changed everything, I don't know what the deal is. But that's a crazy tag. Like,
Yeah.
what is the deal? Like, I want to find out.
Keep us updated with how you like it.
Yeah. I will eventually when I read it, because my TBR is
Yeah.
over there, over there TBRing.
And
then I
I'm
keep
showing you
adding,
guys my TBR.
yeah, and then I keep adding books to my like. Oh, I need to read this. Like maybe read the 500 books that you have over there. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that.
Any good recs? I have so many good recs. If you have not read Marissa Meyer's Lunar Chronicles, or really anything by Marissa Meyer, any of her fairy tale retellings, you should. If you've read all of Marissa Meyer's, huh?
Is that Cinder? Or am I thinking?
Yes, that's Cinder.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
a good? That's a good book.
It's so good. I recently like binged the audiobooks as a reread of the series, and the audiobooks are also fantastic. And then shameless self promo. If you like Alice in Wonderland, you should read my book, All Hail the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, you can find the links on ckjensenauthor.com.
You have a .com?
I have a .com. One sec, I can show you my
Wow.
webcam.
That's crazy. I don't.
Oh wait, I've definitely looked at it already.
Oh, you
I
have?
was actually surprised. I've definitely looked at it.
This is my website.
Wow, look at it. A whole .com.
This is
Look
like
at
the oldest
you.
photo of me ever. I just have like long hair. That's my book.
Wow. Oh yeah, I've seen your book. Never mind. What am I talking about? I knew this.
Here's novels. This needs updated because this is a mess, but Dauntless is on there.
Wow.
Yeah, Dauntless is on there.
You're so well organized.
This is my book coaching business. If you don't know, I do a book coaching business.
Wow.
I have an about page with more old photos of me from the same photo shoot. And I have a contact form if you ever want to email me or connect on socials. So, anyways,
That's so
shameless
official.
plug. Thank you. I tried really hard. I recently revamped it for the launch of my book coaching business, so now it's all blues instead of the like peachy pastel it was before.
What is like book
Yeah.
coaching? Like, what do you do? Because I know it's a part of
So-
my degree. Like, I could do it in part of my creative writing degree, but like, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not quite editing. It's more like developmental editing, but it's more about the process of writing a book and helping people like learn their process of how they write books best.
Oh.
It's so fun. So like I said, I'm just starting out. I've only had a few clients, and I can't tell you like what their projects are or anything because of like NDA stuff.
Confidentiality. Yeah.
Confidentiality. Also, Miley, I love every time I mention Dauntless, she goes Dauntless mention. And then we'll get to this in a sec, but and I will stop sharing so we can see Saoirse's beautiful face. So it's working with the process and like helping them like actually like get through the story and get to the end of the story. If you want a really good book on it, I do not recommend this in my craft video book that's coming out on Monday. But I do have a book that is really helpful. If I can find it on my Kindle. Read Books All Day and Get Paid for It by Jenny Nash. And I talked about starting a book coaching business, so this was my template, guys.
Your template.
Yeah, this is like, one second, I'm trying to get the cover. This is what the cover looks like. Read books all day and get paid for it if I can get the glare off of it.
Mm.
So anyways, it's the business of book coaching. It's really fun. If people want to use me as a book coach, I am accepting clients. I hate promoting myself, guys. This is so awful. I'm going to stop now. If you could retell any story, which would you and why? I want to hear your guys' because I do so many retellings first.
Okay, wait. Any story? Like, it doesn't have to be like a class or anything? Okay.
I think so.
Okay, there's a fantasy romance series. It's, what is it called? I think it's like the Fate and Flame series. And I don't want to give any spoilers to it, but like it went into, like it acted like it was going to go in a certain direction, like with the romance, and I was here for it, and then it didn't go in that direction. And I'm like, I should have written this. I need to.
I love that. So rewrite it because like you should because 50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight retelling.
Oh, that's right.
Is it?
So it is.
I think so. It's like that's how it started, right?
Yeah.
Is it
And,
part of a fan fiction?
Yes, and like the Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood is Kylo Ren fanfic.
Yeah.
In a college AU, which I say all these. I've not read any of these books. Like literally, have not read Twilight. Have not read Love Hypothesis. Have not read 50 Shades of Grey.
Wait,
I know that fanfic. What do you mean? What?
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, I haven't read it.
I haven't either.
Am I just so... No, I haven't read that either.
Okay. Okay, anyways.
Thank you. Sorry, my husband came in and gave me...
That's so
looking at your bookcases to like see if you have 50 Shades of Grey there.
That's what I thought.
Oh, no. Did you not get the vibe about me? Why would I read 50 Shades of Grey? Why would that be on my shelf?
Okay, fair enough.
The darkest book that I probably have. You know, I don't really know because I don't know a lot about my books that I haven't read. Is Twisted Love a dark romance?
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, my neighbor...
It looks like a dark romance.
My neighbor gave... That's how little I know about all of that.
I'm looking at the cover and that looks like a dark romance. I don't know what to tell you. He has a heart of ice, but for her, he'd burn the world. Alex Volkov is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he cannot escape. Driven by tragedy that has haunted him for most of his life, his ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. Anyways, I'm just reading the Goodreads.
The way that synopsis... What?
Sorry, the way the synopsis was?
The way that, like, whatever those things are called, like summaries at the back of books and stuff, the way that they're written, they make it sound so easy to just summarize your book. Or just, like, how do you do that?
Practice mostly, but you need, like, here's what I've gotten from, like, one of my good writing friends. Oh my gosh, Alyssa's here.
Alyssa, hello.
Wow. So one of my
we've made it. We don't need to do
we've got Tommy, we've got Amina, we've got Alyssa, or we had all of them at some point. Yeah. Anyway, so what I've learned from my friend who is like a legit editor and agent at like a queering business, or not queering business, like a small press here where I live. I think it's anyways. She's an editor. She reads a lot of slush. She tells me for like queries, blurbs, and summaries, you need a hook, you need a setting, and you need characters and motivation.
How do you do that for like a dual POV though?
Are you really asking me to like make something up on the spot?
Yeah, right now. I need it right now.
Well, I have a dual POV. One sec.
And then I need it.
Pick one to focus on or something.
Well, no, you can do it with both. I'm just gonna pull up my query for Witch's Blood, if I can remember how to find it in my Google Drive. So this is a book I was querying for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you say whatever you say when I try and find
I
it.
just like I remember like this isn't the same as querying, but like the like synopsis back of the book thing, like for a lot of romance books that are dual POV, it'll have like it written out in one POV and then written out in another, like on Goodreads and stuff, I've noticed. So
So
I
like
don't
the
know.
way that I see what you're saying. Ugh, I guess. I'll probably do that at some point and just kind of make mine for Amelia and Felix because good grief. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. Here is my dual POV like little summary in my query for Witch's Blood. So in the Kingdom of Atrai, there's a setting. 17-year-old Cordelia Cerny character is a powerful witch, though she has not yet come of age in her coven. When her coven is captured by the king, she must escape, following rumors to find aid from a girl immune to malignant magic, lest her family is tortured until death. Motivation. Certain this girl is key to saving her family, Cordelia sets off to Rayazon, the last known location of the fairy blessed girl. Switch POV. 19-year-old Astra Force in character is a fairy blessed soldier. After she's demoted from the Rayothani prince's personal guard, she travels to the rudest citadel on the border, where a traveler comes to the gate seeking aid. Setting. The traveler Cordelia immediately recognizes Astra's blessing and begs for her aid. Astra agrees but has misgivings a few days later when she finds out Cordelia is a witch, the very thing her parents taught her to mistrust.
I need that in a template, please.
I just need that
Pronto.
book, please. Thank
Pronto and the book, but like
The whole book. It is
The
query
whole book.
ready.
oh yeah, the whole thing. I'd like to read it.
I'll send you guys to Google
I
Doc.
need an arc.
Yeah, I need an arc and a template.
I have given up on querying this book because it's not high concept enough for agents, I think.
I feel that.
I got so many rejections. I actually just got a rejection the other day from someone I like queried so far back. Let's see. Like, where is it?
I would love to finish a book to even think about the idea of querying.
In July.
Oh wow, that's a long time. I feel.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she just got back to me like yesterday. She's like, sorry, I've had this for a really long time, and it was like at least a little bit of a personalized rejection. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, so anyways, Witch's Blood, I love it. Cordelia and Aster, you guys would love them. I can send you guys to Google Doc.
Yeah. Maybe we can figure out, did they specify? I like when they specify the reasoning as to why it got rejected. Like, was that talked about?
Yeah.
Or was it just like,
this
no.
one was like, she's like, I like the project, but I'm not like passionate enough about my ability to sell it well. So she's like, I like it, but not enough.
Okay.
Alyssa, I feel you, actually. That's so relatable. A 6 POV?
Oh, 6 of them? 6?
Wait, Dami, is that the book you got an agent with though? I want to know. Because Dami's agented.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. Look at, just agented queen.
We're waiting for Dami to tell us. Children with Gifts. She did not get an agent from it. That's so valid.
Was it
So valid.
Was it like a children's book?
We just want to know everything about it.
Yeah, I need also
Give us all the books
all
now.
of it. Yeah, I need to know everything. Yeah,
I would
6 is a
love
lot.
that many POVs. Like,
I mean, Rick Riordan did it in Heroes of Olympus. He had like 9 POVs in one book, remember?
Were they jumping back and forth?
Yeah, every chapter was like a different POV.
That's great.
Because there was the 7 heroes and then Nico. Who did. And Indie Press picked it up. It's YA Urban Fantasy. Wait, so we can read this book, Dami.
This is like out in the world? Like official.
Dami, what's your website? You have to have a website. You're agented. I'm going to Dami's page right now, and I'm going to find DamiSilacco.com. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Your website is even better than mine. I love this. This is so cute. Baldur's Gate. Excellent.
Excellent.
Children with Gifts, I'm guessing, is this one we're talking about. It'll be released in July 2025 by Inky Gray Publishing. Sorry, I just like reading Dami's website to you guys.
That's so cute, though.
Ooh.
I love
like-
Six of Crows.
I have
liked
not
how they
read
did the
that. That's
POV.
on my TBR.
Yeah. Six of Crows is really good. I want to read the Grishaverse trilogy because I read it in high school, and I remember there was one line about like heroes and saints that stuck with me so hard. I wrote it on my arm, and then I took a picture of it before I showered. So I could remember it, but now I don't know where the picture is, and I can't remember the quote.
You got to read the whole thing now.
Now I got to read the whole thing.
The whole
Exactly.
thing, yeah.
Is anybody else still upset that they canceled Shadow and Bone on Netflix?
Yes. I'm so
I didn't-
mad.
I don't have the Netflix.
That's valid, which means you're also not watching Arcane, which I need to watch today, and I know Miley's
no,
going to
no,
be in the
no.
chat right now.
No, we're watching Arcane.
Wait, how are you watching Arcane? I thought you said you don't have Netflix. Oh, never mind. I know.
I know we're not pirating it or whatever. We're not going to say that word.
Yeah, well, not on the internet, not on live stream.
No,
you
no,
are
no,
you
wait,
you're
no,
gonna
yeah,
crime in
no.
your life.
We are absolutely using the official website. Sure are.
There we go. Miley's got me.
I think we're a little behind. I'm not sure if, or did they come out today?
The third arc came out today for season 2, and I need to watch it, but I've been running around all over town this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna go on Twitter. I never go on Twitter anyways. Miley watch party. I say watch party. I don't have time to watch it today. We can watch it tomorrow. Live stream. We can't live stream it because it's copyrighted.
I've been informed that we're 2 arcs behind.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, right, because your husband is watching. I forgot.
Yeah, he can leave, but yeah, he's here. He can go. So
That's valid. So fair. I love this. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours, guys.
Wow, and we've done one sprint.
We did 2 sprints.
Oh, we did 2. Oh yeah. No, he
Miley,
can
I don't
go.
think you're annoying. Miley, I think you're so fun. And I love talking with you.
This is what it should be. This is what I want to do all the time.
Yeah.
We just talk. we could talk about our writing, but like that's as far as I want writing to
You
go.
know how Brielle is doing her AuthorTube chats, like cafe chats?
Yeah,
We should do something like that too.
we should because we're not
We should
fancy.
start a podcast.
We should because we're not fancy like her.
We could be fancy like her.
I know, but she's so like
She's so aesthetic in
I
all
know.
her videos.
She's so
Literally,
They're cinematic.
so true. Anyways, we're just talking about starting a podcast, but I think that has to be all for us because I have someone theoretically coming over in like 10 minutes.
I love how
He
it's
texted me. I
theoretical.
texted it. They say they're 5 minutes away, which means he just got off the freeway.
Brielle's vlogs on my Roman Empire. That's so
So true.
So good.
Anyways, I'm going thrifting, so we made plans, and I was like, I can do like 2 p.m. And I was like, surely we won't go for a full 2 hours.
Here we are at.
Here we
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
Hi, Mike.
there's more people.
I am sorry to let you know we are like hopping off right now. But anyways, thank you so much all for coming. Real quick, where can they find you guys? You're both on YouTube?
Yes, we are both on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Instagram by the same name that is posted somewhere around here.
Come Right with T and Saoirse Wright, and I'm CK Jensen. I'm also on like all the social medias. Mike, so sorry that you're new here and you came here late. I'm so
But okay.
this is so sad. But we'll do this again. I pinky promise, and maybe we'll start a podcast, and then you can listen to us yap all the time
Yeah,
from the
and,
comfort of your own home.
and next time, I won't be dropping the hot takes about dark romance. So
Oh no, let's do it. Let's do more content.
no, because everyone. Well, I had like 16 subscribers on YouTube this morning. Watch it go down to like 12 more people are gonna leave. Be like, that girl. Ooh.
I think you'll be fine. Thank you again all for coming. We're gonna head out now, but thank you. Bye, everyone. Yes to the hot takes, and now we're done.
Now we're done.
End stream.